Wow, there's a ton of playlists. Oh, there's a Made in Japan too. Oh, that's fun. Okay, the requirements. Can someone tell me what is the DLC situation here? Like, what do you... I think I have a review copy of the game, which is usually like the highest level of a game. Are there like playlists you have to spend money on? Is DLC stuff just cars? Are there season passes? Well, how does that work? How's that work? There's passes. You have to buy certain cars to unlock them. The only real DLC is the police playlist. Okay, but I'm seeing there's like passes. A year 2 pass. Is there a way I can like look at what the year 2 pass has? Or can you guys just tell me easily in chat? I just kind of want to get a pulse for like what the payment structure of the game is. You can only get a season pass, and that gives you cars earlier and for free. Hey, Sappy wants to be my friend. All right, I will accept that. Okay, so there's a year 1 and year 2 pass. So now, when you say get cars earlier and for free, do you mean for free in-game currency or for free real dollars? What's the distinction there? Yeah, that's right. I did Forza 5. For free in-game. Okay, so the only benefit, correct me if I'm wrong here, the only benefit of the year 1 and year 2 pass is that you get access to cars sooner and you don't have to pay in-game money for them. But if you didn't buy the pass, you could still eventually get the cars and pay in-game currency for said cars. Is that all correct? In-game currency, yes, you get the cars 2 weeks earlier and just added to your garage for free. So it sounds like that's the right avenue. There are only 2 cars tied to the pass. Oh, you mean specific to the pass? Okay. So the Charger Hellcat and 70 Chevelle you can only get through the pass. But everything else you just get sooner and without spending credits for it. Whatever the in-game money is. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I have my flashing headlights mapped to the steering, and I push on my steering a lot, so I do that. I do that. Okay, I think that's fine. So the only things you can buy for this game, say I'm a whale, say I've got $1 bazillion of disposable income, and boy, I just really want to be the best at this game and have everything to it. The only things I can buy are the year 1 and year 2 pass. And the only thing that technically gets me outside of anything else is those 2 cars. Also, hey, John! I'm guessing that's kind of how you pronounce that. Come back for 4 months. Dude, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Some cars are locked behind TC or TC2 importing. Okay. I'm okay with that. Because that's not a financial thing. That's just, hey, here's a reward for playing our previous game. I'm okay with that, logistically. Yeah, so far, that all seems fine to me. Oh, saw Motorfest and thought it said Motortown. Sorry. Yeah, there's Motortown, Motorsport, Motorfest. Too many dang motor games. Yeah. They are slowly drip feeding them into this game, though. Okay, the Crew 2 import cars. Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah. Right, Nikki. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think that's a big deal. I almost kind of like stuff like that. I think it'd be cool if Horizon did stuff like that, where it's like, hey, you played Horizon 5? Well, I guess sort of they've done stuff like that in the past. But yeah, like, hey, you played Horizon 5? Here, import your garage to Horizon 6. Or I don't know. I think there'd be some sort of cool mechanic there. All right, dudes. Yeah, first thing I want to do here. How do you upgrade cars? Is there a vehicle shop somewhere, like a tuning shop or a upgrade store, or is it just in the menus? Is it just somewhere in here? Oh, hey, look. I found it. Okay. Yeah, right. Like Most Wanted 2005, which gave you extra starter money if you had an Underground 2 save file. I think that's cool. I like stuff like that. Is this game on PS Plus Extra? I have no idea. I am playing this on PC, and this is only my second day playing. But chat, if you know, feel free. Feel free. They were so confident in the game's content, they let you have your whole garage from the last game. Yeah, I like stuff like that. I think that's totally fine. Okay, so vehicle catalog. L'Elegance. So yeah, this is kind of a weird thing that, I mean, some games do it. What's a recent game I've played? There's a few recent games I've played that do it, where they have like fake cars or prototype cars. Yeah, like the Renault Trezor concept is something that Horizon doesn't really do. Or yeah, this, which, man, I'm gonna be honest, this thing's pretty hideous. This might be the ugliest thing I've ever seen that has Lamborghini attached to it. But you know what? So be it. Fair enough. Got a much better Lambo right here. Okay, so I have... Oh. Okay, can somebody, if it's easy, can someone explain... Oh, wait, hold on. What do we have here? Ah! None of you mentioned this. Here I'm asking about, oh, if I'm a whale... Oh, if I have lots of money to spend, the only things I can buy. No one manages to bring up the cash shop? Huh? No one brings this up, eh? Huh? All right, that's a bit of a bummer, but whatever. GT7 has a cash shop too. Technically, Horizon has a cash shop. It's just literally no one cares about it. But yeah. Wait, only other car, hold on. Only other car is a special version of the, all right, behind a CC purchase. Okay. Gotcha. But still. Okay, so yeah, what's CC? What is the currency here? This looks like platinum or something like that. What's like there's like a normal and a premium currency. Can anyone explain that easily? Can anyone explain that? Bucks are in-game. Okay, so that's this one, correct? CC is crew credits. Okay. White stuff is used to buy cars. CC is used for vanities. Okay. Special cosmetic money, fast track money. Okay, so this is like the premium currency. Okay. Now... And cars if you're stupid, sure. And then, yeah, what's this one? This one looks like a separate, like a ticket, like a free car ticket or something like that. Bucks items can be bought with CC as well. Sure, so that's probably why this exists. Yeah, okay. So like this car is either 2.5 million bucks or 360,000 crew credits. Sure. Okay, that's... I don't ever love that. It always rubs me a little bit the wrong way, but that's not like that bad. Do you get crew credits just by playing the game? How important are crew credits? Do they drip feed it? Is it really grindy? I mean, you know, maybe the answer is really just I should just play the game and figure it out for myself, but I like to know this stuff. You do, but they're thin. Okay. So they kind of drip feed these. And are these, is it, when you say cosmetic, I mean here, vehicle vanities. Let's just look. Okay, so fun. Oh, that's kind of fun. That's kind of a fun tire. All right. I can get behind that. That's a, you know, I can get behind that. Dark red nitro. Okay. Prismatic white. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Can I see that on a car? That's kind of neat. I'm okay with this kind of stuff. Okay. So that's okay. That's weekly vanities. This I think is. I saw this initially and I was like, "What the hell is this stupid ass? What are these dumb tires?" But that's whatever. Okay, that's kind of fun. Sure. So this is all the real. This is all the premium currency stuff. But it's all purely cosmetic, as in like actually cosmetic, not like body kits. Oh, look at that. Prestige tickets. Here we go. New ticket has arrived that allows you to exchange them to obtain those special offers. Get special rewards that you've missed over seasons. Obtain prestige tickets from your progression in custom mode available. Okay, so these are like backstage passes. If I'm to connect it to Forza. So this is previous content that you can get with these passes. Seems like. Dang, that's some crazy underglow. Yeah, vanities. Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, this is kind of funky. Insufficient currency. And then looks like these are. I don't know if this is like the car or like a special edition of the car. Basically, you unlock New Game Plus when you complete a playlist. Can do a street event in a hypercar or something. Okay, sure. Hey, look, it's an R34. Oh, it's the Black Panther edition. Oh, I remember seeing him post about this back in the day. Fun. Okay, so these are just special editions of cars. Okay. Yeah, sure. That looks kind of nice. Ford GT. Okay, let's go. Okay, vehicle customization. Let's just start from scratch here. I just want to kind of look at all the stuff. Okay. Ooh, I will say I kind of like the paint here. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more. Hey, look at that. I think the models look pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if this is like a recycled from the Crew 1 or Crew 2 or whatever, but like the paint looks all right. I think it looks clean. The anti-aliasing and the shadow texture detail lets it down a little bit. Like this, I can't show. Oh no. Yeah, I can't show my mouse. But like, it's a solid looking solid looking model. It is a Crew 2 model. Yeah, looks fine. I think it fits the look of the game. It looks clean. It looks bright. Looks polished. I'm okay with it. Paint looks nice. Also, I kind of like the blue. Oh, okay. So yeah, that costs money. Confirm purchase, New Balance, transaction. You know what? We'll hold off on this stuff like that just for now. Okay, and then you get full color options here in a bunch of different finishes. That's kind of neat. Ooh, yeah, the chrome looks sick, but again, kind of shows off the TAA and reflections issues. But still looks nice. Okay, visual parts. Hood, sure. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, lots of hood options. Lots of good hood stuff. Can someone tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how customizable is this car? Like average. Like, is this... Okay, maybe not scale of 1 to 10 is a bad way to map that. Is this a highly customizable car compared to average? Is this average? Or is this like less than average? I would assume it's not less than average. Does that make sense? And maybe like if 5 is, yeah, this is a perfectly average car, and 10 is like, no, this has way more customization than most stuff. What are we working with here? People are saying like about average or a little above average. Okay, cool. That gives me a good perspective. Because yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff here. Wow, it's fairly expensive. Well, I shouldn't say it's expensive. I've barely played the game, but it feels expensive for how much money I have right now. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, 28 front bumpers is sick. It's a little bit silly that the headlights are kind of tied into that. So a lot of it's like it's just mixed combos, but still, this is a phenomenal roster of front bumpers and good options. Like, this looks sick. These all look good. None of these look bad whatsoever. Yeah, Sappy says slightly above. Ooh, you get fenders as well. Okay, so you can just run a wide body fender. Cool. That's sick. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that the rims are in a linearly scrolling list and there's only 82 of them. None of them look branded, which I guess, you know, saves them a little bit money. So many of these are American. Wait, is that really all the wheels in the game? Ooh, that's my first downside of the customization. Is like, so many of these wheels are very USDM muscle car style. Here's some of the Japanesey stuff right here. There's like a little pocket of Japanese style stuff. I completely understand why they did non-licensed brands, but I certainly prefer licensed brands and more choices. And then yeah, here we're back to a lot of American style stuff. Those ones are, yeah, these ones are okay. A lot of American-y style stuff. Yeah, wow, I'm actually kind of surprised about that. Half the time you're better staying to official wheels. Yeah, I'm a little shocked about that. For not having branded wheels, licensed wheels, I'm surprised there are so few. You would think that, you know, it's kind of like that Horizon argument we were talking about earlier of like, with how much you'd think that would free them up to make more, I'm surprised there aren't more. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Caliper color, that's cool. Hey, you get side mirror options. Oh, no Ganadors. Maybe some cars get them. Okay, so you just get like a carbon option or you get the little wings. Sure, but I still think that's cool. Handful of skirt options. Nothing crazy there, but like a solid little roster of choices. Again, just a rear fender. That's cool enough. I like that. Okay, wings. What do we got for wings? Also, that's so zoomed in. Little carbon. Already 1,000 effing times better than Forza Aero. My God. See, Forza, it's not that hard to make a good looking wing. All right. Sick. Yeah, also cool. Also cool. Sure, a little tunery. Well, not my taste, but still neat. And then a painted variant of it. Yeah. Not really my style, but it still looks better than Forza Aero. This alone looks, I think that's a great looking wing for the car. Now, so are these relatively default wing choices? Like, will you get a slightly different molded version of this wing for most cars? Or is this unique to the S2000? Are these choices like pretty unique to this car? Hell no. No. Okay. So this is a unique wing more or less to this car. They're all unique to each car. Even better. Fantastic. Love it. Do I think the lack of licensing is a hindrance maybe given to... Yeah, I was thinking about that. Of like, they don't want to have wheels that are too close because they don't want to get into a licensing like copyright issue. Ooh, yeah, great looking rear bumpers as well. Okay, yeah, this is sick. I'm gonna customize the car. I'm gonna build me out a nice little car here. Let's go. Let's do that hood. Let's go. I don't know if I like the carbon front lip. Let's do that front bumper. Let's not do wide body. Let's do... There were some decent looking wheels. Kind of in like the 30s, 40s range. Kind of like an RPF1 knockoff here. Very fitting for an S2000. The like TEs look alright. These also look pretty good. Maybe in a different color. Caliper cover will leave red for now. Side mirrors will leave. We're not doing carbon anywhere else. What was that? It's just like a visual bug that popped up on the screen, I think. Skirts, we'll do those. Painted skirts. Rear fender will leave. We'll do this wing because I think that looks nice. And we'll do... I really like that rear. Is that rear too crazy for the rest of the car? We might have to change. Let's do that. Yeah, with the front. Oh, wait, did the front not apply? Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm not applying any of this stuff. So I'm like going and then clicking. I thought it would like save a cart for me. My bad. Yeah, you have to buy them separately. I think that's so funny that I didn't even notice that until the very end. Okay, yeah, you have to buy each part separately. It's not like a cart system. Okay, buy that. That does kind of bother me. I shouldn't say that. That's a nitpick of mine. Always is a nitpick of mine. I want to be able to see the complete package and be able to see if everything looks cohesive together. I don't want to have to buy one part and then be like, I actually don't like that part. Let me buy another one. Not a big deal, but it's one of those little pet peeves. Okay, done. Yeah, these ones, I like that. Front fender, rims, we went with something around here. Yeah, those I think look nice. Rim color. Let's do like a bronze, maybe? Can you get... Ooh, can you get... Wait. Are there different finishes for rims? It doesn't really look like you can get a good, like a proper bronze. That's kind of a... Man, the wheels, out of everything else being so good, the wheels are such a letdown. There's like no bronze. This is like way too gaudy gold. I want like a flat bronze. That's such a bummer. Okay, I guess in that case, let's maybe do just like a darker silver. Ooh, I do like the size adjustment. That's always nice. You can go smaller than stock. That's always good. Hate that Horizon doesn't let you do that. Yeah, that's why he said it's better to stick to stock most of the time. Totally understand that. We'll do like there. Sure. There. Okay, bye. Done. All right, we're gonna blow all my money on this. Caliper color's fine. Mirrors are fine. Skirts. Okay, I'm gonna do the skirts last. Because I know the rear wing I want. And I'm pretty sure I know the rear bumper I want. I don't like the smoked tails. We'll go with the normal tails. Okay, now. Yeah, I think I need to go carbon side skirts, because having painted side skirts with a black front lip and a carbon rear diffuser will look a little silly. I mean, it looks fine, but I think it'll look better if it's a black skirt all the way around. Although, ooh, yeah. Oh, that looks good. Mwah! Phenomenal. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Very happy with the aesthetics of the car. Very happy with that. This is sick. This is sick. We've asked Ivory Tower for years to fix the wheels and they've done nothing. Sure. Yeah, I feel like that would be a slam dunk of an upgrade. Just like drop a pack of, 30, 40 new rims and then give us new surfaces for them. Give us new paint finishes. That seems like an absolute win. But yeah, you never know. It's interesting. If I'm putting one of the custom ones on, you just black them out. That's the only thing that looks okay. I think this looks good enough. But yeah, any of the other colors are just a little too much. But yeah. The fact... Oh! Mira asks, do I like Japanese cars? Yes. I shouldn't say that. I've owned one American car in my life. I've owned 3 Subarus, a Nissan and a Toyota and a Honda. And a Dodge Ram. And for like a day, a Jetta. So I've had 1 Euro and 1 American car in brief, dark periods of my life. Other than that, it's always been Japanese sports cars. Okay, vanity stuff. Do I have any vanity stuff? I think that's really silly, so I'm not going to put that on. Different horns, sure. Audio signature. What is an audio signature? Oh, dashboard figures. Oh, that's kind of fun, too. All right, I dig that. Yeah, the vanity stuff feels fine. And then livery is locked. Okay. Oh, they're full audio swaps. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay. So does it make it sound like a more aggressive version of the car, or are they like pretend engine swaps or something? Wish they'd bring the crazy kits to the normal cars. They kind of nerfed the custom options for new cars as a result of Summon and stuff. Yeah, so I didn't realize this until just right now. I didn't realize this was a Motorfest edition car. So this is not the normal S2000. So does the normal S2000 not have these same upgrades? I'm guessing it doesn't get this livery. I'm guessing the livery is like the thing that makes it special. But does it have like locked stats? Does it have what makes this different from the normal version? You can either get a full engine audio swap or a kit that changes the sound of the car. Interesting. There's both. Okay, yeah. Make my S2000 sound like a Harley. Hell yeah, brother. It's just the livery. The upgrades are the same. Okay, interesting. I like Toyota Supra best of all. Hey, I've got a Mark III, baby. There it goes, driving by. Come on. Hey, there it is. Mark III Supra. Probably not the one you're talking about, because everyone likes the Mark IV better. But Mark IIIs are cool. Kits like Redliner or American Dream Kit will alter the base car sound, while something like Rotor Engine will straight up change the audio to Rotor Engine. Interesting. It's kind of like a weird way of doing that, but like, I guess, sure. This game has the Mark IV? Yeah, but does it have my car? No. Another reason why I've never played this stupid game. You get other versions of the car that look crazier because their wide bodies perform slightly better. Got it. Okay, a little bit like Horizon in that way, where like wide bodies just have an inherent performance advantage. Okay, so how do we now do performance customization? Like if I want to mod the car, can I just not do that on this car? What's the situation there? Yeah, Mark III is pretty sick. I know I own one, but I legitimately think they're cooler than Mark IVs, in my opinion. I love Mark IVs. I just like the look. Go to profile, then cars. Okay, whoop, bip. Profile. That's where I just was. Oh, switch performance parts. There. Affix stats. Okay, we'll look at that. Says you don't have any compatible vehicle. Profile cars upgrade. Wait. Profile. I'm guessing vehicles. What am I missing? Oh, here. Oh, wow, why did I not see that initially? Wait. Was that not the... Oh, I was in the shop. That's right. Okay, this is like this is a different window. Sorry, that's my bad. Okay, so that's that. Pro settings. Oh, so you do get a little bit of tuning. Okay. Does any of this have visual effects? I guess there's no ride height, is there? Like, does adding camber? Okay, camber does. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer that... So is there absolutely zero ride height adjustment? Like, can you not go to suspension and, like, put on better suspension? Ooh. Okay, that's a huge bummer for me. Because this car would look infinitely better if it were, like, that much lower. It's a little too stock height for my not stock height preferences. Dang, that turbo sucks. Man, they've got like everything so good except for the fitment. Some cars look... Yeah, that's what you were saying earlier with some cars have like monster truck fitment. Man, yeah, that's a bummer. I know, why exactly, Ami. It's like, why can one game not just like nail it? Ugh. Okay. Okay, so what is the mechanics here? Let me just kind of look around. So that is just giving me stats. Rare parts have 1 affix each. Affixes add extra perks to your vehicle. Is blue rare? That would be my assumption. Fixed stats. Treasure Hunt 2.0. Okay. Yeah, we have PI at home, right? Is there a Lexus in this game? I do not know. This is my second day playing the game, so I don't know. Green, blue, purple, gold. Okay, so like standard rarity mechanics. I'm guessing I'm very early in the game, so I just haven't unlocked this stuff yet. How do you unlock parts? Is it through levels? Is it through like you get like a brake kit from doing a race? Winning races. Green uncommon, blue is rare with 1 affix, purple 2, gold is legendary, 2 affixes, plus a set bonus. Wow, it is very RPG-y. You get parts by completing races. Okay, yeah, I think I remember seeing that when I was doing the races. I just didn't know exactly what it is. Interesting. And are parts universal? What are the numbers? Like 390 and 601. What does that number mean? The PI, like, of the part? Only per car type. Okay. So how does... I know I'm asking a lot of stupid questions. I just want to know. But how does going from a 390 to a 594, which is like 204... raise my car's performance level by, 29? Is it just like different systems? Like there's just math? So if okay, maybe this would be a better way for me to explain it. If I installed all 594 parts, would my car's performance level be 594? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, so I'm putting on one 594 part, which brings up the average. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Got it. Yep. Okay. And then, yeah, one of you guys said it, and it looks like... So Street, Tier 2, the performance level max it can be is 750. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but whatever. That's not too big of a deal. I'm okay with that. So is there RNG to it? Like... Are you trying... Is there a mechanic... Let's just say I want max level brakes. Would I have to, like, grind races to try and get... Is it like a random drop? Like, when you complete a race and get brakes, does it kind of just randomly drop at any number between, whatever and 750? And kind of... My guess is... You can get pretty close relatively easily. Like I have a 652 part. Maybe I could get lucky and get like a 738 part, which is almost there. And then like if, then the progression gets much slower because it's much harder to find a part that's like, okay, I got from 738 to 740 and then from 740 to like 743. Is it kind of like that? Completely random, grind more to get all the parts for a set bonus. Random, it's bad, but it's a lot better than it was when TC2 first came out. It's random, but you always get parts better than yours, if I remember correctly. You get... Okay, yeah, and Robic kind of confirming that. You mostly get slightly better parts than what you have. Okay, so it affects the rolls of the parts. If you're driving a car that's, let's say, average 700, it's going to affect the rolls and give you parts that are going to average a little bit better than that. So there is, like, some level of progression there where... The better your car is, the better drops you're going to get. Okay. I don't inherently dislike that. It's... To me... I like kind of RNG mechanics in RPGs. I like when you get a piece of loot, it has like a stat pool. And then there's, it'll drop with a random value within all the ranges of stats. And so, like, even if you get, Hoki's Sword of the Destroyer, it could be a level, it could have, like, a damage stat of 19, or it could have a damage stat of 25. And I kind of like that, depending on how important it is to get to the highest level and how long it takes. But I do kind of like that. It's just a matter of like how it's implemented. But so far, you know, whatever. Okay, so I have all these parts. So this is my other question. Well, hold on. Let me catch up on chat. Because, sorry, we're doing so much talking. But I don't know. This is enjoyable for me. Oh, Sappy says it's always better in number, but not rarity. Okay, I guess we'll divert course here. Does rarity only affect like the extra? Does rarity have any effect on performance? Or is it just for like XP and credit bonuses and stuff like that? Like only the affixes. And the affixes are only, it seems like XP bonus. Maybe that's like a money thing is kind of my guess. You know, you get more skills, you know, whatever. Like it's just, it doesn't affect performance. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, well that answers. Yeah, rarity doesn't affect performance unless the affix has a performance impact. Oh, like better nitro or grip. Oh wait, so that changes it. So there are affixes that can give you better performance. Okay, so I mean, yeah. There are a bunch of affixes tied to stuff like bonus money, faster nitrous refill. Okay, so that stuff matters, but maybe doesn't matter for the average player. Like just that's for like end game leaderboard hunting. Like you want the absolute best car with the absolute best legendary set bonus, blah, blah, blah. It's all 1% stuff. Okay. That's perfectly fine with me. I'm okay with that. As long as it doesn't really matter for the average player. Okay, and then my other question, which I'm kind of getting to, is there any reason not to max upgrade the car? Like if I have all these parts, is there any reason at all not to put them on? Like is there a class system in the sense of, you know, Horizon or whatever? No. Okay. Sure. So there's no, your goal is always to max upgrade the car. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Again, these are all things that are very different to Horizon, and I do like how Horizon does it, where it's a little more realistic, I guess you would say. But I'm still okay with this. This is still different. I so far, I don't really have any issues with it. I think this is kind of fun. This hits on, you know how when they were marketing Motorsport as being like the car PG, but it was awful and abysmal. This is like what I actually expect car PG features to be. This hits on like the loot. Like you beat a race, you get good loot that like, you know, works with your set bonus and gets you more money. Like I'm okay with that. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Oh, there's just a grip scaler. So you have like an over-understeer balance maker. A little bit. Huh. That's interesting. That's kind of an interesting tuning mechanic. So final drive, short, long, that makes perfect sense. Brake balance, sure, makes perfect sense. Aero, you can only go down with, but sure. Soft, stiff, suspension, sure. ARBs, sure. Camber, sure. Grip is interesting. Just overall grip level. Yeah, simply add grip. Yeah, that's, huh. I think that could be fun to play with. What does it say? Adjusting the grip level independently on the front and rear axles. A vehicle with good grip holds the road well. A vehicle with less grip's more playful. Sure. A vehicle that lacks grip in the rear will oversteer. Of course. A vehicle that lacks grip in the front will understeer. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're joking about it adding. I see that it only goes down. But I think that's kind of an interesting mechanic. I'm not really opposed to that. Okay. Oh, wow. Very pink lighting. Okay. All right. Well, that's the upgrade system. So far, here's our nice, fancy, upgraded vehicle. Oh, God. Is that a real... That must be a real player. Sorry. I mean, you were driving in the wrong lane. lots of good to the upgrade system. If this is, you know, average to above average for cars, I think the body kit stuff is great. Weird shortcomings with how few wheels there are, how unpaintable they are, and the fact that you have no ride height adjustment, that's super goofy to me. But the wheels don't really bother me as much as the ride height. The ride height's the only thing that really sucks. That, cause on the wrong car, I got, on a car where the ride height matters, like this isn't that bad. I wish I could drop it a little bit. But yeah, this already fails the shoe test. And I would guess most cars do. Yeah, ride height's copyrighted. That's really the only big bummer to me. Is like there's no fitment. You can't space the wheels. There's not a lot of rim choice. There's not ride height choice. You can do camber, but like it's weird to do camber if the rest of the car is going to be stock ride height. Whatever. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but man, that would be nice to have. Outside of that, though, love the body kit options. Everything on this car looked good. Nothing looked ugly. Nothing looked poorly modeled or dated. It all fits the car. It looks really nice. There's a handful of configurations. So that's fun. I like that. And so far, from like a casual perspective, it's a very, like, obviously arcadey upgrade system, but I don't dislike that. I don't necessarily dislike the, you know, hunting for little tiny RNG stat boosts that don't really matter. I don't know, maybe it sucks as like a competitive player because there's a lot of grinding involved with it and a lot of like RNG, which can suck, but from a casual perspective, as arcadey as it is, I still think there's like a fun to it, to me. I still think there's fun to it. Yeah, I know, Olaf. I'm sure they'll have a, Steam always does a winter sale. And I wouldn't be surprised if this goes on sale, in the winter. So you, and, you know, they do sales all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised. Go to SteamDB, see how often the game goes on sale, and you'll get a good idea. But yeah. TC1 cars are starting to look a bit dated, are they? Sure. But again, you know, like I said with Horizon, it doesn't super bother me. I'm okay with slightly dated models. Like, yes, I notice it. Yes, it's a thing, but like, I'd rather have the car than not have the car. Ultimately. Alright, here we are. Ebisu Style, I think, is the name of this event. Oh, our first drag race. Oh, I didn't even know this was in the game. Accelerate to warm up your tires to the right amount. Next, step on the gas when the lights go green. Then keep accelerating and press B to gear up at the perfect time. Oh, okay. Neat. Neat. Oh, stuff like the R34 and the 2011 Mustang are older models. Oh, they have, oh, that's a bit of a bummer, Robic. They have different damage models. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I get that. I get that. Hey, Sappy, no worries. R34 is still left-hand drive. Oh, interesting. Interesting. They went all in on kits for the game's 5 archetypes. Sure. Okay, yeah, you meant body kits and stuff. Gotcha. There you go. Olaf says it's been on sale 9 times in the last 12 months. So there you go. You probably don't have long to wait. Okay, we are grabbing an R34 here for this playlist. Neat. Do all the playlists have you using other cars? I feel like I'm just noticing that now. We haven't used our car once in a race yet. That's gotta... Yes? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. This is a fundamental design shift in the game for me here. Although, hold on. Let's wait. I want to focus on the race here. All right, so what is the warm up the tires mechanic? Keep the gauge in the green. Ooh, that's pretty small. Oh, but it goes down pretty slow. Okay, perfect burn. Step on the grass. Oh, wait. Step on the gas on the green lights? Wait, was I not supposed to hit the gas at all until the light went green? Does that give you, like, a perfect boost? I mean, we did fine, I'm sure. Oh, no, wait, we didn't. Wait, that was every shift perfect and perfect tires. Huh? Okay, I must have missed the start mechanic. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, off the gas until the light's green. Got it. Oh, yeah, I forgot about nitrous. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, step on the gas on the green lights. Totally forgot about nitrous being a thing. Okay, I would assume this got us there. I'm pretty sure I did, like, everything almost perfect. All right. We got it. Cool. If you don't mind using Ubisoft Launcher, the GMG has keys for 13 bucks. Nice. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, gauge in green. Okay. I think we did pretty all right. Again, I don't know if there's like better ways. I just burned through the entirety of the nitrous right away. I would assume that's fine, but maybe there's more depth to that later. Oh, gear shift was just good. All right. Neat. Fair enough. Do you ever, I would assume you do. Do you ever race other cars? Dang, 596. I suck. Hold on. What's like the world record on this? How do you go to the top? Is there a quick way to just jump to the top? Oh, world. 7 seconds? What the fu- Hold on. Wait. How do you get 7 seconds on that? Hold on. Huh? Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Do they have a different car? Nitro Chem? I don't even know what that is. Leaderboard. Oh, okay. Wait. So you can take your own R34 into this. So, okay. Hold on. Well, let me just get through this. Beto! I beat your ass. Neat. Okay. Cool. Only once you beat a playlist you can redo. Oh, okay. That's what you got. That's what Sappy was saying earlier with the New Game Plus stuff. Okay. So you... Oh, and you can do it multiplayer and slipstream with a friend. Ah, that's kind of lame. I mean, sure, whatever. Slipstreaming in the game is busted when you play with friends. So you can set world records on leaderboards in multiplayer sessions using like multiplayer slipstream. All the world records are set in duos, trios, basically. Oh, that's kind of stupid. I mean, ultimately whatever, but yeah, that kind of sucks. You just slip chain your friends. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So you can't really be competitive on leaderboards like as a solo player. That's silly. I feel like that's such a... Well, here's a question. Do people like that? Like, honest question. Is that like a common issue? Do people complain about it? Or are people like, no, yeah, that's just like part of it. Little 50-50? Okay. Community's kind of split on it. Because obviously, my perspective is skewed like as a complete beginner player. So, I don't know, maybe... Like, I can see some interest to... I guess it's kind of neat that, like, you need friends to, like, do better at the best. And none of it really matters for the game anyway. Like, I can kind of see that, but ultimately, I would never do that. Oh, hey, I got cool things. I would never want to do that multiplayer with other people. I'd rather just do stuff myself. You've also forgotten the most important option, the Kara volume slider being set to 0. No, I got to experience it first. I got to get sick of her on my own. Yeah, right, Sappy. I dislike it personally, but I get it with a game called The Crew. Right, like I see the path there to enjoying it. I don't like it. I think there shouldn't be a benefit for doing that. Like, that shouldn't count, but in a game called The Crew, like, I kind of get it, you know? And again, like, it's not like any of it matters for the actual game. It's just leaderboard hunting stuff. Okay, so yeah, my question. So just so I understand this. Sorry, my footrest is getting all funky. Whenever you go through any playlist, the first time, you are always using a loaned car, even if you own the same car that's being loaned to you. But then, once you beat the playlist, you can go back, and you can do it in any car you want? Or are there still restrictions? Like, with that drag event, would I have had to do that in a GTR? But it could be my GTR? Or could I have just done that in literally any car? Like, could I have done that in my S2000? Hey, Drop. Dude, I'm doing well. I am doing very well. We're having a good time. Keep forgetting about nitrous being a thing. Also, man, I'm kind of getting cooked. Here we go. Get some passes.
This is getting interesting.
Also, yeah, I'll read your chats in a moment. Sorry. Nitrous. Remember that that's a thing. Big jumps. How's the game feel over jumps? Ooh, very heavy. Oh, that's kind of funky. I mean, whatever. It's not like it's a big deal. Man, the car just drops though. That's kind of silly. It's so different because Horizon's so floaty with jumps, and this is like the exact opposite. The car just went like, meow. Hey, whoever that sub was, thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, that was interesting. He looked ghosted. But he still obviously hit me, because we are in a race. God, the whole UI being flipped is... I don't know how long it's going to take me to get used to that, but a long time. Oh man, yeah, I keep just looking left, being like, oh, I guess I don't have a map. And then being like, oh no, it's over there. It's over there. We're getting to a point where I can maybe turn off Raceline as well. Generally with these games, like Horizon, I leave the Raceline on because there's so many different, you're always driving very different cars, you're always driving very different routes, and there's no real benefit to turning it off. But this is like arcadey enough. I don't know. I'll leave it on for now. I'm still learning the game, and I'm sure I'm going to be driving a bunch of different routes that I'm not going to be familiar with. But I feel like just through the mini-map, you know, I can figure out the cornering enough. Be ready to be inundated with facts that any car fan over the age of 10... Yeah, we figured that out Friday when we were playing a little bit. But like, what? You know what? They're advertising to the market. This is definitely a game that, and to be clear, I want to be very careful about how I say this because it's not a negative thing. I'm not trying to say like, oh, this is a game for kids. This is not I don't believe any of that's ever true. Unless it's like a third grade math learning game, all games are for all people. I do not subscribe to the concept of like that's a kiddie game for kids. I only play serious grown-up games. But that being said, it's definitely very much like geared towards a younger audience. It's definitely geared towards a younger audience. Racing games are a gateway for a reason. Yeah, I mean, exactly. You know, earlier we learned about like the Midnight Club and Wangan Racing and like what Toge is. Yeah, it's super baseline low-level information, but if I were playing this as like a 12 to 15-year-old whatever, which I think is totally reasonable, then I think that stuff would be cool. That's a gateway for me to learn more about it. I'm like, oh, wait, there was like a club of street racers that raced on the highways in Japan? Let me find out more about that. So yeah, totally it's campy, you know, cringy, whatever to me, but at least it's like real, you know, like, so, you know, whatever. It's, you know, it's fine. Oh, Beto beat me on that one. Okay, so this was the question I was gonna ask. Oh, hold on, let me get... Okay, so Robic says, yeah, which is kind of dumb because some playlists require you to buy the car even though they give you the car anyway. After you beat it, it can be any car, but for that one, since it's a drag, it can only be done with a drag class car. Okay. So there are still sometimes minor restrictions, but generally it can be whatever. Oh, wait, did I just get a car? Or is she just saying... Okay, I don't know, I wasn't listening. Feels like it's giving NFS vibes more than current NFS games. Yeah, to some degree. I can see the path there. Okay, so here's my question. Throughout the career, then, are you, like, ever racing in your own car? That feels kind of silly to me. Is that right? Like, if I want to go race this S2000 that I have, I need to, like... Oh, damn. No? Alright, that's kind of weird. Huh. And there aren't... Are there just, like right now? Okay, so let me ask this, like, as a direct question. If I want to do a race in this S2000, how would I do that? Is the only way... would the fastest way to do that be to go beat this playlist and then go do it and then unlock, like, the plus playlist and then do it in this car? Oh. That kind of bums me out. Okay. Huh. That totally shifts my perspective on the game, of, like, what I thought the game was. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird. So and, you know, again, this is kind of just coming from the perspective of a Horizon player, so forgive me on this. But, like, in Horizon, like, races are just races. There's race tracks dotted all over the map. And you can do them, like, as specific themed events, but you can, at any point, right at the outset of the game, you can drive any car on any racetrack. Very sandboxy in that sense. As soon as you unlock the race, you can do whatever you want with that race. And so I kind of went into this on that same assumption of, oh, if I didn't want to do the playlists, I'm sure there are just race routes that I can just go to a race and just boot up like a random quick race with whatever restrictions I want, and I can race this S2000. But that is not the case? Are the only race, and maybe this is a conversation more focused on multiplayer, but are the only, like, race routes the playlists? Like, are there no just, like, normal, like, a city race through here that's not, like, attached to a specific playlist? Or maybe that's, like, online stuff? Oh, Drop, thank you so much for reminding me. I'm so sorry. Yes, thank you. Dude, hey, thank you for bringing it back. 2 months. Only 2 months because I'm never awake at this time. Dude, no worries. I appreciate it no matter what. Thank you so much. And thank you for reminding me. Seriously, if I ever forget your sub, anyone's sub, please remind me because I didn't miss it on purpose. it was just an accident. Yeah, baffles me as well. Wasn't a fan of this either. In The Crew 2, you could just buy a car and run it. Right. The sandbox stuff is unlocked once you beat the playlist. So yeah, I mean, that what Chris is saying, yeah, what's the point of having a car, just a taxi to race start? Pretty much. Only races from playlists and the grand races that are randomly generated. Wow, I gotta be honest. And I'm sorry, and maybe like I'll get used to it a little bit. That's a kind of a big blow to me. Huh. Man, that's weird. Like, yes, there's still value to like having a car in the open world. There's open world stuff to do. You still in the playlist get open world like PR stunts that you can do in whatever car you want. Like I just did there. I didn't succeed it, but you know. But yeah, not being able to like play through the game in your cars until you like beat it, beat each event. And then the fact that there aren't just like normal quick race, like normal unthemed races to do. That's really weird to me. I'm sorry if you're like a Motorfest player and you're like, dude, it's not that big of a deal. It's just how it is. I apologize, but I just went into this expecting that as just the default. Because, like, every racing game ever has, like, a quick race mode. Your cars in the career are the cars that you drive in the career. So that's just weird. Okay, you all agree it's kind of weird? Olaf says it's a wild choice, yeah. Oh, yeah, Sirius says it's stupid. Huh. Man, yeah, I'm almost a little bit like reeling from that because I just fully assumed that as like a standard of any racing game, and I just assumed that would be here. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, and I gotta be honest, that's kind of a big bummer to me. I had just assumed the playlists were like the fun themed story content, and then there were also like normal races to do. I didn't realize the playlists were like the only content to do. That's being a little excessive. Obviously there's different stuff, but like, I think you get what I mean when I'm saying that. That's weird. That's just weird. Yeah. I want to say when I played during a free weekend, there was a drop in 1v1 race mechanic using your car introduced in the second island, but I know the path I took never had me run into a race against other humans. Yeah, because it's more copyright issues, right? Yeah. Huh. Okay, and PotatoBot says that's tied to a playlist Hoki hasn't played yet. You can draw a very strange parallel to GT7's menu books with this. Yeah, but it's like even worse than that. Because even in the menu books, if I'm remembering the menu, I agree with that. I just want to be clear. I do agree with that. But I think it's even more restrictive. Because even in the menu books, you still pick a car from a set list of cars. And then you still like upgrade that car. The menu books are way more like motorsports tours, where they're like little micro campaigns. But it's still like your car that you build and customize throughout. Whereas this, like, at no point through this playlist am I driving my car that I built and customized. Which is weird. It's weird. The last crew I got to play was 1, and yeah, this is definitely a bad design option. I tried to play 2, never played stable enough to get through the first race. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I don't know. I just missed the crew 2, like, entirely. Okay, so then the multiplayer. And I actually, forgive me again if this is a stupid question, because I have no idea how the multiplayer works. I just had assumptions that maybe are completely wrong. Fun little cutscene, by the way. But,
Hold on.
if I want to do multiplayer racing, my assumption is that's in your cars. So what tracks do the multiplayers take place on? Okay, Rubik says multiplayer is also weird. Yeah, let's just start at the bit. What's the multiplayer? Let's just start there. If I want to do a multiplayer race, what am I doing? Let's just start with that. Oh, hey, I think this is the preview race I did. When I got early access to the game, I think this was the race I did. Because I know I was in this car. I was in the Supra.
All together this time. You guys ready? You bet.
Impressive.
Oh, all right, that window was closed. There we go.
Okay, you've got talent. This is
Okay. I forgot I turned up the sensitivity a bunch for the drifting. It might be a little bit touchy now that I'm in a rear-wheel drive car. It was fine for the, what was it, the Evo I think I was driving last time. It's a little extra touchy. Hold on, let me bring that back down a bit. And then also give me a chance to read chat. Grand races mostly. It's only grand races, which is a random race with 3 classes and 28 pieces. And 28 people. Classes are on rotation, so you don't really choose what to race either. Oh, this is crazy to me. I'm at my like whole perspective on what this game is totally shifting right now. Okay, hold on. It was hot. Where is it? Sensitivity that I turned up? Yeah. So let's bring that down to 70. Because I think that defaults to 50. Okay, grand races, and you can do playlist races and a crew once you've unlocked the sandbox stuff. Okay, so, and again, this is just kind of like a silly thing just because it's what I assumed. I always thought the grand races, were like just a special thing. Like that was like, oh, there's normal online playlists throughout the whole week, but then like for the weekend we do the special grand race, and that's like a special thing, but that's like separate. That's you know, like the cherry on top of the normal multiplayer. I didn't realize that like was the multiplayer. That's crazy to me. So it's kind of, and again, it's easier for me to compare to other games.
Courtesy of the Motorfest, I presume.
It's a little bit maybe like GT7's sport mode, where it's like, hey, it's just whatever they pick for the week. It's, hey, here's their choice for the week. That's it. You race whatever the crew decided. And that's it. Yeah, that's blowing my mind. Yeah, there's no regular races here for talking competing. Yeah, it's like only having featured hoppers. And like a small set of them, too. So, okay, hold on. Is the grand race one event? You guys were saying there's 3 classes? Is it like one track? Is it like one track per week? What's like the content variety? Also, wow, I'm doing bad in this car. It's almost like time trials in Horizon 5, but that's the whole game. Wait, do you mean, oh, you mean the trials, not time trials, but yeah, the weekly trials. Yeah. Sure, that makes total sense. Okay, that's a great comparison, actually. Yeah. Blame the car. No, I said I'm doing bad in this car. I'm sharing the blame. I'm doing bad. I just happen to be doing bad in this car. I'm also spending a lot of time reading chat here. Oh, I didn't realize this also wasn't the guy in first. Where is the guy? Oh, the guy in first, he's gone. Okay. Sappy said, unironically, this car made me mauled. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more sloppy cars to drive, from my experience. But also, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I think I only need to get 3rd to win this race anyway, and I'm doing okay. So it can be street, formula, off-road. You switch up the car every third of the race. Oh, so the whole like grand race thing is almost like, okay. So you like do the race, you're in your Supra, whatever, and then all of a sudden it switches off-road and now you're in like a big old off-road Jeep, and then it swaps over and you're in a fucking airplane or whatever. Maybe. I don't know if they ever do that. Oh yeah. Do they even like use the airplanes and the boats in the content of the game? Or is that like just an open world thing? Or sometimes do the grand races like have you in a boat? That does happen? Okay, sure. I think that's fine. I mean, they may as well utilize it if it's a feature of the game, right? Okay, not a lot of playlists. It's just underused, maybe. Not underused, but not used a lot.
Congratulations, driver. This was made in Japan.
Oh, that was the last race. I think. I'm kind of bummed I didn't win it in that case. Planes, but not the boats. Okay. What was that emote? I did it. I got second place. Ren kicked my butt. Oh, but I had him smoked on best lap. I'll take that. That's a victory in its own right. And I beat Beto. I think appropriately, yeah, right. You don't want to use him too much. One of the things I was happy about with this game early on was that it seemed like they were focusing back in on the cars. Planes are slow AF. Wait, really? Okay, hold on. Can I get a plane? How do I get a plane? I think I had access to... Hold on. What's the quick menu? It's not that. Not that. That's camera. I thought it was... Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's just a Jeep. That is not a plane. Yeah, I don't have... How do I... Vehicles, maybe? And, like, map. Do I have any planes? No. Okay, my guess is because I only have these, I don't own any planes or boats. Oh, wow, I didn't realize I had all those, too. Hey, that's kind of neat. Got an Integi, got an old Ferrari, got an S14. Dang, got a Grand National. S2, or not S2000, 2000 GT. I got some nice cars. The jet's fun but can't steer. Yeah, those were the past cars. When I logged in on Friday, it just like inundated me with cars. And I was just very overwhelmed. But that's obviously not like a normal situation. Both fly off cliffs, so Jeep is close enough too. Yeah, is there an easy way for me to get a plane? Would I have to purchase one? Like in the shop? Also, I did not make that jump. I kind of want to just fly it. Just buy one? Okay. Shop. Vehicle catalog. Is there a way to sort by like type of... Oh, okay. It's just by brand. Okay. Oh, wow. I have like no money still. Got it. Okay. Oh, there are filters. Yeah, look at that. Vehicle category. So I'm guessing there's... Airplane? Yeah, plane. What's the cheapest plane? Sadly, the Beechcraft is probably the cheapest plane. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh, exclusive reward from past summit. Exclusive reward. 200 grand for that one. Okay, we almost have that much money. And that's it. Okay, so we don't have enough money for a plane. Oh, wait, we could spend the fancy things. The crew credits. Is that a waste, though? Is that a bad idea? Wait, there's meta airplanes? Really? All right, sure. That's kinda? It's a waste? Okay, so I should not waste my crew credits on this. That's fine. It's the cheapest plane anyway, so what the hell. Okay. So here's a question. Are the planes worse for getting around than the cars? Like, my assumption would be they're faster than the cars. Like, let's say I want to get from here, from the bottom of the island to the top of the island. It's faster to take an airplane there, right? Actually, how does the fast travel work in this game anyway? Can you fast travel to events? You fast travel to playlists? I see a fast travel to, but it's blocked out for me. Ah, there are 10 playlists left to complete fast travel. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they reward you with fast travel as sort of a mid to end game mechanic. I'm okay with that. I like games that, kind of force you to explore the world and then open it all up at the end. Now, is that anywhere fast travel? Can you fast travel like in Horizon where you can just like slap right to a road? Or is that fast travel just to the POIs? Only to events. Okay. So it's not like fully opened up, but sure. Oh, the Ocean and Sky playlist gets you a reward plane. Ooh, okay. Let's do that. Because I would assume that would also give me things to boat and fly in the meantime. So I just want to kind of feel it out. All right, is that this one? Yeah, Ocean and Sky with a big old manta ray. It's kind of sick. Okay, view requirements. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to have this to start the playlist. Okay, now hold on. So, I just want to make sure I understand this right. I need to have this to do this playlist, but I can't use this in the playlist the first time I go through it. Is that correct? Wow, that's really dumb. That feels like such a weird oversight to me. Not even an oversight, but such a weird design choice. Like, I'm okay with something requiring a vehicle. It would make sense to need a boat to do the boat playlist. But to need a boat to do the playlist with boats when you can't use the boat that you need to unlock the playlist is like, huh? Why? Just let me use the boat. That's such a weird design choice. Like, it's not even like it turns me off the game anything. I'm not like, wow, that's so bad, I hate this game. It's just like, huh? It just feels weird. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Oh. Unironically, having a stacked Crew 2 save was almost required to cut out this nonsense. Sure, because if you import your Crew 2 save, you'd already have a bunch of this stuff. Sure, yeah. Man, that just feels weird. Oh, yeah, there you go. The concept car playlist requires you to buy a hella expensive Lambo Egoista too, for example. Yeah, Yakuza, that damn copyright. That's so weird. Like, it's just... I just think it's funny. Like, I'm not even really hating. I just think it's kind of funny and weird. Yeah, that was like the really goofy, ugly... Okay, so we can't even do that playlist. Okay, so I guess this brings me to another question. I fully did not realize that that was water that I could just drive into. How do you make money in the game? Oh, hey, it just said a new grand race is available. Neat. Yeah, forces you to bloat your garage with vehicles you don't want. Right, that's a little... I don't know, that just feels kind of funny to me. It's just a weird design choice. It's just weird. That's the neat part, you don't? Oh. Oh, so we're entering this part of the conversation. Okay. Yeah, what if Honda was fish? Front end of an S2K looks a little like a fish. You know, I can see it. That's a little fishy. You're so glad you brought over your 600-hour TC2 save. Yeah, for sure. Events, photo ops, the random speed traps, and challenges all give you cash in varying amounts. There's like 2 events that you grind for credits. Okay. So as a normal player, let's just say what the game intended method, the developer intended method of me making money is just going and doing the playlists that I have access to. Would be my assumption. Which... Let's do...
Let's go for this one. I have a good feeling.
Me too, Kara. Oh, I have my waypoint to that.
May I be of assistance, driver?
Okay. Sure, let's go do that one. Yeah, I know. I'm bummed I can't... You can't close the top, right? There's no, like, convertible features here. It's just pouring rain on my poor dude. And I'm forced to just make him suffer. I don't know about money methods here, but I can tell you it's a lot better than Crew 2 was in terms of money making. Oh, really? Interesting. Riding in my Buick with a clean race bonus. Okay, is that like one of the go-to grind races? Gets you 55k in 4 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, keep the speed up to just stay dry. Didn't Mythbusters prove that that's bullshit? Didn't they do that like twice? They did it once, I think. And they were like, oh, wait, yeah, it's true. And then they did it again, and they were like, wait, no, our testing methodology was bad. It's BS. Kiss Me Combi is the go-to grind race. Sure. All right. Got it, Nikki. Okay. Yeah, it's so I can't see the tears. Right. The Ferrari racing one gives you 2x part progression. Man, I'm so glad that I'm playing this because it's giving me such a good perspective on the game that my thoughts about this game are just boomeranging around in my head in so many fun ways. It's fascinating. But yeah, it's kind of wild. There's so many weird choices. Ugh. All right, this is the Hawaii scenic tour or something. Discover. I do like these. I will say the one for the Japan intro was fun. This is like, it's nice, it's artistic. I do like this. It's vibey, you know? This one's maybe like a little bit campy, but like you kind of it's like basically a Hawaii tourism ad. You kind of expect that. Like it's not cringy in a way that's bothersome to me. It's fitting. Oh, Potato Bot. Oh, cool. Still rather play Horizon 1 over this. I don't know. I mean, I love Horizon 1, but this is also like new and different. I wonder if I'll drive a Bronco in this playlist. No, Sappy, I have not driven to Maui yet. I haven't gone to the second island whatsoever. Keep Mai. I'm in for a scenic tour. All right, first event available. Cool. There's all the stuff. The playlists are kind of cool in their own way, and a lot of times you get to drive cars you don't own yet. But yeah, if I have the car, I should be able to run my own. Yeah, I mean, we were saying last time, like the simple fact that the playlist has like its own cutscene, its own, oh, I didn't realize that would go away. It has open world events and like photo ops, like it's more than just a checklist of races. I like that. And we were talking about how I enjoyed that yesterday, how like, yeah, it's not amazing. The stories aren't like fascinating and engaging stories, but like, you know, they feel fully featured. We were talking about it earlier today, I think too. But now the fact that you like can't take your own cars the first time, even if you own the right car, and the fact that like it's the only content in the game as far as like single player car, it's shifting my perspective a bit on it. I know, how dare I play Motorfest as a Forza fan, right? But like I do still think they're cool. It's just that like surrounding it's kind of silly. Also, what the hell is with this little VW van? It's like a little toy car. Maui's pretty cool, but screams, "Oh shoot, half the map is still in dev." Oh, really? Does it feel a little bit barren over there? Maybe rushed out the door a bit early. That's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, let's scoot on over there. Also, man, the navigation is kind of slow. I wish I could move faster. Unrelated, have you heard of Dark Souls? Mixing Dark Souls with workouts. That's what I've been playing. Said no. Does that have anything to do with Josh Strife Hayes? Out of curiosity? Because if so, then yes. But I thought that was a thing only he was doing. I didn't realize that's like... Is that like an actual like mod for the game or something? Or is it just like, hey, here's like a spreadsheet of challenges when you do a thing in the game, you have to do this? What is... I love... Josh Strife Hayes is like one of my favorite content creators, but I haven't seen his Dark Souls stuff. So I don't know what it is. I just know that it exists. The only reason the game makes you buy cars beforehand is otherwise it has nowhere to put the performance parts you win, and the game freaks out. Oh yeah, good point. Right. Yeah, because if you don't have a car in that class, the parts that you get go nowhere. Yeah, that makes sense. And then regarding the map, Sappy says, no, it's more. It's such a massive piece of the map that you have to wonder if it was genuinely a DLC expansion or originally cut out for time. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Also, this area of the map's kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, it is a big old chunk. I mean, it looks at least 50% the size of Oahu, which is kind of crazy. Maui's a way better map when it comes to road layout and visual design, but it's obvious that it's been left 50% done so that they can add new areas as the game matures. Sure. Leaving a lot of space for future projects and stuff like that, yeah. I mean, I feel like you can kind of see that. I don't know, maybe it's just because my map isn't dotted with a bunch of events that eventually it will be. Like, okay, hold on. Real quick. Is this... am I seeing... I'm just trying to... Sorry. I'm just, like, thinking about game mechanics here. Yeah, so I'm seeing, like, all the overworld content, right? Because it doesn't give you... Now, granted, like, it's not giving me every race and thing for the Made in Japan playlist, because I'm not, like, in that playlist right now. But as I progress through the game, I'm not gonna, like... see way more nodes here. Like this is what a long-term player would also see on the map. Right? Does that make sense? Like in Horizon, the more you play the game, the more the map gets like just littered with shit. More races, more PR stunts, more like, story nodes, stuff like that. But this is everything, right? Just not the actual events for each playlist, because I'm not, like, in them. Okay, yeah, you don't have everything right now. You have to activate the plays to show all the events. As you start unlocking complete playlists, more nodes do unlock on the map. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Ami, I agree with that. I agree. Oh, wait, Robic says you don't have the Made in Japan races because you didn't fully finish the playlist. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so hold on. So I need to do all of the... Hold on, details. Nope. How do I see, like, progression? It says in progress, and all the green things are filled up. Oh, wait, Potato Bot says I need to pick up my reward to complete it? Go back to the activation point to finish it. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, let's go do that quick. Or am I already at this other one? I mean, pretty much. All right, hold on. Let me go do this quick. We'll come back. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget to do that, because I want to figure that out. Yeah, after you finish, you have to go to the start. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, Sappy, that's great to know. Okay, cool. This is Dark Souls. Whenever I die, use a bonfire, level up, kill a boss, unlock a new area, upgrade an item, or equip an item, I spin a wheel of workouts doing 10 reps. Got it, drop. Okay. So, okay, yeah, it is like, you know, I said spreadsheet, but it's kind of, yeah. So it's not an actual, like, in-game mod. It's an out-of-game thing. It's like a special challenge. Well, hey, man, good luck with it. Here's another question. Is this your first time playing Dark Souls? Is this Dark Souls 1? Is this Dark Souls 1, and is it your first time playing? Also, whoa, the camera gets really low right there. Sappy, I know, right? We should do that. Ah! Get around. Oh my god, it's Keanu Reeves. Playlist containers give you stuff. Okay. Damn, I'm getting cooked on these straights when I'm not using the nitrous.
So, driver, how's the race going on this brand new Motorfest circuit?
Not great, I'm in last.
Isn't it? But no pressure. The key word here is exploration. You don't have to win to move on to the next race.
All right, that's good.
Victory's just a bonus here.
Whee!
While we're here, let's start with a guided tour of
Can be done with any. It'll be my first time completing, but not first time playing. And yes, you're doing it with DS1. Hey, sick. Yeah, I've done like 1.5 playthroughs of DS1.
water area.
And yeah, holy crap. Wait, every time... Hold on. I'm sorry to pause. Use a bonfire, level up, kill a boss, unlock a new area, upgrade an item, or equip an item. But not every time you die. Every time you use a bonfire. Does dying count as using a bonfire? Because you wake up at a bonfire?
Whenever you want.
That's an important question. Oh, Josh was spinning twice for deaths. Oh.
Here comes the concert zone.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I must have totally missed over your text. Okay, dying. I probably read that aloud and said, oh, there's no... That's what I get for trying to drive and race. And it's 2 for dying. Okay, because I was like, obviously dying's got to be on there. Wow, that's kind of crazy. So anytime you equip an item, like basically anytime you change up your gear, you got to do a workout. That one's the most like diabolical to me, because I love mixing up. Well, I guess I take that back. Early in the game, that would be diabolical, but then I'd say in every Souls game I've played, I kind of find a build and then just stick with it. So like a third of the way through the game, I would kind of be done. Although I guess that then there's the upgrading items. So anytime you upgrade something, which, you know, could be up to like 10 or so times, that's also a workout. Dang, okay. Also, it's kind of funny that killing a boss is a workout. So even if you're at a boss you're struggling at and dying all the time, that's tons of workouts. But then when you finally beat the boss, you still also have to do a workout. Oh, that's rough. And yeah, every time you level, I think I finished DS1. Ah, shoot. You know what? I really don't know. And like, obviously, yeah, you can do a SL1 run. That's possible, but holy crap. That's tough. I don't know, man. It's a victory workout, right? Oh, also, hold on, guys. I see I have a Facebook message that might be from this dude. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. All right, we'll get back to that. Dang, Ami. Yeah, hell yeah. He was increasing weights for collected Lord Souls. Jeez. Good on him, man. Good on him. All right, yeah, that was not a bad event, by the way. A little bit I was a little distracted towards it, but hey, we won. We won. Yeah, that's, I don't know, best of luck to you on it. I like that as a concept. You know, gamifying workouts, I think, is a great way to do it. Honestly, I should do that. I'm old and fat and out of shape, so it's a good thing. Anyway, I'm sorry today's a little bit of a shorter stream, especially we didn't really play the game that much. But yeah, I gotta go manage, trying to sell my sim rig. And then, yeah, that's that. Am I gonna be, is next Wednesday the Wednesday I'm gone again? I don't think so. I think I'm here on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here on Wednesday. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so folks, that's gonna do it for the day. I think I'm gonna keep playing this a little bit. I gotta be honest. The whole, this was a fascinating stream. And I'm really not coming at this from like that negative of a place, because ultimately this game was nothing to me in the first place. Like I haven't played this for 2 years, so like whatever. I lose nothing not enjoying the game, so the stuff that I don't enjoy doesn't really matter to me. And there is some stuff I enjoy about the game, but I will say, like, our first stream I was like, oh dang, this is kind of sick. And then the more we streamed this and found out like how kind of goofy the single player is and how limited it is in terms of like, you know, the playlists and not much existing outside of the playlists and not being able to drive your own cars, and then figuring out that the multiplayer is just the grand races, more or less, was a big revelation for me. I'm still interested, though. Like, I still want to get to a point where I could call myself, like, a Motorfest player. Like, right now, I don't... Right now, if you ask me, have you played Motorfest, I'd kind of say no. You know? Like, I've dipped my toes into it. I haven't, like, really... like, gotten comfortable with the game, started setting my own goals, started, like, you know, getting into it. I want to get to those points a little bit. I want to feel what... I want to drive the planes, because everyone says the planes and the boats kind of suck, and I'm just kind of curious to try it. But yeah, and I'm curious to, like, experiment with the multiplayer. Maybe we'll, like, do a grand race at some point whenever we're able to. Maybe we're able to now, I don't know. But yeah, I want to, like, immerse myself in the game a little bit longer. But I will say, I do think at the end of our first stream, I was kind of the mentality of, like, oh, this might be, like, a new game to, like, enter the roster. And I don't know if that's the case anymore. The cracks are already starting to show. You know, we were talking about at the beginning about how, like, oh, you know, we're in the honeymoon phase. The cracks are definitely starting to show up, like, oh, you know, like, that's why people think, like, are not universally praising this game. That's why. Okay, it's got some really weird design choices. Also, this is weird. Why does it keep breaking me out of the the like backup camera or the idle camera? It keeps like doing one scene in the idle camera and then it like just brings it back to this. That's kind of funny. Right, Sappy. After having 600 hours in the crew 2 and 350 in this, it's nice to see the first time experience. Yeah, I mean, it's still fun for me. Like, I'm still, yeah, why does it keep doing that? I'm still, like, I still want to play and explore the game and, like, get more familiar with it. I still I kind of am intrigued by the upgrade system and like want to like build a car. No, my controller's not even plugged in. My controller's not even plugged in. It's off charging right now. So, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like bugging out because of that. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. I still like haven't formed a really solid opinion on this game yet, and I want to. Like I'm intrigued enough to want to keep going. There are some like big things where I'm like, why? That's so stupid, but whatever. Like there's still some interest. I just want to learn more. I want to learn more. So anyway, maybe we'll play this Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some iRacing if I'm feeling iRacing. But yeah, expect to see at least a little bit more of this on the channel for the time being, because it's an interesting game, and it's fun because a lot of you guys play it. Like it's always fun when like, you know, experts are in and can guide me through stuff and give me perspectives on stuff. I always think that's more entertaining for me as a streamer. And a lot of you guys have been like coming in and like have your own thoughts on the game. So yeah, it's fun once you get past the playlist. I can see why a lot of people might not like it. Yeah, and like I want to like feel that out. I want to like form that opinion myself of like, I want to hit that point. Which obviously could be very far away, but still, we'll see. We'll play it until I don't want to play it anymore. That's the reality of it. Anyway, that is going to do it for the day. I do have a sim rig to go try and sell.